In a village nestled at the edge of the Whispering Woods, a place shrouded in myth and fear, lived a young girl named Amara. Unlike the other villagers who spoke of the woods in hushed, fearful tones, Amara was drawn to its mysterious beauty. She saw not a place of peril, but a world of wonder. The villagers told tales of a fearsome guardian who protected the forest, a beast that tolerated no trespassers. But Amara's heart, filled with curiosity rather than fear, heard a different story in the rustling leaves, a story of magic and ancient secrets waiting to be discovered. One day, a strange sickness fell upon her village. The elders spoke of a single cure, the sun petal, a flower that bloomed only in the deepest, most hidden part of the Whispering Woods. Fear gripped the village, for no one dared to venture into the domain of the guardian. But Amara, watching her loved ones weaken, knew what she had to do. With a small satchel of supplies and a heart full of determination, she said a quiet goodbye and stepped into the shadows of the forbidden forest, her journey beginning with the first brave step. The forest was unlike anything Amara had ever imagined. Sunlight filtered through the dense canopy in shimmering rays, illuminating a world teeming with life. Strange, glowing fungi pulsed with soft light, and the air hummed with the songs of unseen creatures. But the woods were not without their challenges. The path twisted and turned, seeming to change when she wasn't looking. Thorny vines snaked across her way, and illusions flickered at the edge of her vision, trying to lead her astray. Yet, Amara pressed on, her resolve unshaken. She treated the forest with respect, carefully stepping over roots and whispering apologies to the plants she disturbed. Her kindness did not go unnoticed. As she journeyed deeper, Amara encountered a small, winged creature tangled in a thorny bush. Its delicate wing was torn, and it chirped in distress. Though her quest was urgent, Amara couldn't leave the creature to suffer. She carefully untangled the thorns, using a piece of her own tunic to gently bandage the tiny wing. The creature, a sprite of the woods, looked at her with gratitude before zipping away, leaving behind a trail of sparkling dust that seemed to illuminate the path forward, making it clearer than before. Her act of kindness had earned her a silent guide. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Amara reached a clearing. In the center stood an ancient, colossal tree whose branches seemed to hold up the sky. And there, beneath its mighty roots, was the guardian. It was not the horrifying beast of the villagers' tales. It was a magnificent creature, a great wolf with fur like spun moonlight and eyes that held the wisdom of ages. It was large and powerful, but its gaze was not menacing. It was ancient, solemn, and incredibly intelligent. It watched her approach, its head tilted, a silent question in its ancient eyes. Amara's heart pounded, but she stood tall, showing no fear. The guardian spoke, its voice not a roar, but a deep rumble that resonated in Amara's very bones. It echoed the ancient magic of the woods. Few have the courage to stand before me. Why have you invaded my domain, child of the village? Amara, her voice steady despite her trembling hands, explained the plight of her people and her quest for the sun petal. The guardian listened, its gaze unwavering. Courage is not enough to earn the forest's gifts, it rumbled. The woods demand respect and a pure heart. You will be tested. With that, the clearing transformed. The world around Amara swirled into a new scene. Her first test was one of wit. Amara found herself facing a chasm, too wide to jump. On the other side, a glimmer of light beckoned. The guardian's voice echoed. The path forward is not always the most obvious. Instead of searching for a bridge, Amara noticed the strong, thick vines hanging from the trees above. Remembering how she had navigated the tangled paths earlier, she tested their strength, and with a leap of faith, swung across the chasm like the playful monkeys she had seen in the forest canopy. She landed softly on the other side, her mind clear and focused. Next, the guardian tested her compassion. The scene shifted, and Amara stood before a weeping willow tree whose branches drooped with sadness. Its leaves were wilting, and its bark was dry and cracked. The guardian's voice whispered on the wind, "True strength lies in healing, not harming." Amara saw a nearby spring, its water sparkling with life. She cupped her hands, bringing water to the tree's roots again and again. She spoke to the tree in soft, comforting tones, telling it stories of the sun and the rain. Slowly, miraculously, The willow's leaves began to perk up, a faint green returning to them. The tree seemed to sigh in relief. For her final test, the guardian tested Amara's courage, but not the courage to fight. She was confronted by a vision of her greatest fear: failure. She saw her village succumbing to the sickness, her family calling her name in despair. The illusion was so real, so painful, that for a moment, her resolve faltered. The guardian's voice was a low growl. "Face your fears, little one. Do not let them consume you." Amara closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and focused on her love for her people. "I will not give up," she declared, her voice ringing with newfound strength. "My love is stronger than my fear." As she spoke, the terrifying illusion shattered like glass. The clearing returned to its original state. The great wolf stood before her, its expression softened. "You have proven yourself, Amara," the guardian said, its voice now gentle. "You possess not only courage, but wisdom and a kindness that touches the heart of the woods. The forest yields its gift to you." Behind the guardian, in the hollow of the ancient tree's roots, a single flower bloomed. It glowed with the light of a captured sunrise, its petals radiating warmth and life. It was the sun petal. Amara carefully plucked the flower, whispering her thanks to the guardian and to the forest itself. With the sun petals safely in her satchel, Amara made her way back. The journey was different this time. The path was clear, the thorny vines seemed to part for her, and the forest creatures watched her pass with respect. The sprite she had helped earlier fluttered beside her, its sparkling dust lighting her way as dusk began to fall. The Whispering Woods was no longer a place of fear, but a friend. When she emerged from the trees, the villagers gasped, seeing not a girl who had braved a monster's den, but a hero returning in the soft glow of twilight. Amara rushed to the village elder, presenting the sun petal. A tea was brewed from its petals, and as the sick villagers drank, a miraculous change occurred. Color returned to their cheeks, strength to their limbs. The sickness vanished as quickly as it had come. The village erupted in celebration, but Amara's thoughts were with the forest. She told them of the guardian, not as a monster, but as a wise and noble protector. She spoke of the forest's magic and the importance of respecting it. Her story changed their fear into wonder and reverence. From that day on, the villagers looked upon the Whispering Woods not as a forbidden place, but as a sacred neighbor, a source of life and magic, all thanks to the girl who dared to listen to its whispers. Amara, the girl who walked into the woods, had become a bridge between the two worlds, a legend in her own right. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.